Today we're learning how to use the power and constant rules in finding the derivatives. Using the power rule, the derivative d over dx of x to the power of n is equal to n times x to the power of n minus 1. And using the constant rule, the derivative d over dx of any constant c is equal to 0. Here are the 6 examples. Differentiate each function with respect to x. Give it a try and play the video whenever you're ready for the solutions. Question number 1. F of x is equal to 4x to the fourth minus 5x minus 3. The derivative of f of x is denoted by f prime of x. We will start with the first term, 4x to the fourth. The exponent is 4, so we will write down the exponent 4 times 4, and instead of x to the fourth, we subtract 1 from the power. So the power now becomes 3. Now the second term, negative 5x. X here has an exponent of 1. Since the exponent is 1, we will have minus 1 times 5 and then x to the 0 power, because we need to subtract 1 from the exponent. And the third term is a constant, and using the constant rule, the derivative of a constant is always 0. So we will have plus 0. Simplifying this, 4 times 4x cubed is 16x cubed. And x to the 0 is equal to 1. So we will have negative 1 times 5, and that is negative 5. So this means that the derivative f prime of x is equal to 16x cubed minus 5. Question number 2. Y is equal to negative 4x to the power of negative 5. The derivative of y is denoted by y prime or dy over dx. Our exponent is negative 5. So using the power rule, we will have negative 5 times negative 4x to the power of negative 5 minus 1, and that becomes negative 6. Simplifying this, we will have positive 20x to the power of negative 6. Writing this with positive exponent, we will have 20 over x to the power of 6 to make this positive. So the answer for number 2 is 20 over x to the 6. Question number 3. Y is equal to 3 over x cubed. This equation is the same thing as 3x to the power of negative 3. So to find the derivative y prime or dy over dx, our exponent is negative 3. Using the power rule, we will have negative 3 times 3x to the power of negative 3 minus 1, and this becomes negative 4. Simplifying this, we will have negative 9x to the power of negative 4. Rewriting this to get a positive exponent, we will have negative 9 over x to the 4. And that is by using the negative exponent rule. Question number 4. F of x is equal to negative 2 fourth root of x. So the first thing that we need to do is rewrite f of x using a fractional exponent. Fourth root means the exponent is 1/4. So this will be the same thing as negative 2 times x to the power of 1/4. So now let's find the first derivative, f prime of x. The exponent is 1/4, so we will have 1/4 times negative 2x. What do you think will be the new exponent for x? This will be 1/4 minus 1, and this is negative 3/4. Simplifying this, we will have f prime of x is equal to 1/4 times negative 2 is negative 1/2. And we have x to the power of negative 3/4. Now using the negative exponent rule, we will have f prime of x is equal to negative 1/2, and the negative exponent will go down. So this will be x to the power of 3/4. So the derivative is negative 1 over 2x to the power of 3/4. Or the same thing as negative 1 over 2, 4th root of x cubed. Question 5. Y is equal to 2/3 x to the 4th plus 5x minus x to the power of negative 3. So let's find the derivative y prime or dy over dx. For the first term, the exponent is 4, so we will have 4 times 2/3 x to the power of, instead of 4, that becomes 4 minus 1, that is 3. For the second term, 5x, the derivative of 5x is simply 5. For the third term, our exponent is negative 3, so we will have minus negative 3 times x to the power of negative 3 minus 1, and that's negative 4. Simplifying this, we will have 4 times 2/3 is 8/3 x cubed plus 5 plus 3x to the power of negative 4. Using the negative exponent rule, we will have 8/3 x cubed plus 5 plus 3 over x to the 4th. So this is the answer for number 5. Question number 6. Y equals negative 1/2 x to the 4th plus 3x to the power of 5/3 plus 2x. So now let's find the derivative y prime or dy over dx. For the first term, our exponent is 4, so we will have 4 times negative 1/2 x to the power of 4 minus 1, and that is 3. For the second term, our exponent is 5/3, so we will have 5 over 3 times 3x to the power of 5/3 minus 1, or that is 2/3. And for the third term, the derivative of 2x is simply plus 2. Simplifying this, we will have 4 times negative 1/2 is negative 2, so we have negative 2x cubed. 5/3 times 3 is 5, so that's 5x to the power of 2/3 plus 2. So the answer for number 6 is negative 2x cubed plus 5x to the 2/3 plus 2. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to my channel at Celzo Academy.